Unbelievable, we are finally in our apartment in Dubai.
In this video, we're gonna show when we got the keys, our first impressions of finally getting access to our apartment. Make sure you stay until the end where we're gonna share more details on what we paid, how much it's worth today, and what we're gonna do with this apartment in the future. So,
Tag along.
So,
here it is. Finally.
Welcome home. 18 months since we were here the first time, and now finally we're here alone. It feels crazy that it's ours. All of this.
Look at this light, it's so nice. People are actually swimming in the pool now as well. It feels so weird that people are actually living in the building now.
And we said it like we thought it would never happen, and all of a sudden there's people having food deliveries. We've met some families down there. There's kids swimming in the pool. It's a fantastic experience to kind of been a part of the whole development, from the construction to all the hassle to finally actually seeing it completed. We found small issues with the cleaning, but we've been quite impressed how much they have fixed this time. We were a bit concerned with some minor issues in the bathroom, but they actually fixed it up quite nicely now. So it's definitely ready to just move in. Should everything be working, but I'm pretty sure that when you move in and you start spending time here, you're gonna find some small issues with the pressure of water and stuff like that, but it seems to be quite okay.
The only thing that they're still waiting on is the gas.
Yeah, the government needs to prove something, but there's already 90 out of the 130 units are already occupied, and that people actually moved in already. We're one of the last ones in. It's a good sign that people like it.
And here we can see the bathroom, which looks really nice as well now. The water is working, pressure is fine.
What do you think about the marble? People have been complaining about our marble.
I think it's too much, but I love it. I love marble and the gold details.
And it looks a lot better in reality, I think, than some of the pictures.
Yeah. I think it's really nice.
Plenty of space. And the kitchen, I think this is a very European style kitchen.
Yeah, you can sit here when I'm cooking, you can sit here and have a drink.
You're gonna be cooking. Yeah, but also you can entertain guests over, you can sit by the couch.
You can have a table with 4 chairs here, and then you can have the sofa here, the TV, some mat, some paintings here.
I think the layout is perfect for this one.
And I like, if you go on this side, I'm just gonna show you. I like this wall here, that everything is kind of connected. You can't really see the door. Everything is kind of mashing. It's like one big wall.
This is one big wall. Yeah, you wouldn't even recognize that this is the door out to the hallway.
And then we have the second bathroom here. It looks almost the same, with the golden details, the marble, of course.
Golden marble. Oh yes.
No, I really like this one now, and it's finally done.
This is the picture we had from the beginning.
Yeah, the journey has been up and down. Sometimes when we come in here, we were like, no, we're gonna sell it directly, but now it's actually really nice.
I think this should be easy to rent out. We're having a lot of requests already on the WhatsApp. I got one today, someone desperate for an apartment. And just with the connection here to Marina and downtown and even the airport.
Yeah, it's like 30 seconds walk to the metro, and like 7-8 minutes to the Marina.
I think it's gonna keep on, I think the price is just gonna increase more and more here.
Yeah, this, as we've been discussing in the other videos, the south area is gonna be even more now.
I will give you the details on the price increase so far, but it's looking very promising. Pool area, it's a miracle. It's done as well. They actually added a lot of nice features here with the greenery, so it's just looking so much better with the colors.
The palm trees.
Palm trees, the shower is fixed as well, so now it's completed, and people are even enjoying themselves, having a little swim. As you can see, people are moving in. The furniture.
It's so weird that people are actually living here now.
Yeah, they said around 80% of the building now is already occupied, which is fantastic to see. So a lot of end users actually staying here. And then, yeah, we have lounge areas, of course, infinity pool. safe for families. Yeah. And then a pretty nice touch that we didn't see before is the play area.
The children area.
For the kids.
It's quite nice. It has this roof
There's some
covering the sun.
climbing there. So yeah, they tied it in, the whole vibe here a lot better now. The colors with the kind of the brown, not really taking over from the green. But it's,
I love the green part. It
feels more like an
really
oasis
nice.
now.
Yeah.
First time we were here, it was construction site completely. Right, we weren't even allowed to go out here by ourselves. I remember. It's great to see the final result.
Small children pool here. Perfect with the roof as well, covering the sun. Sunbeds. Then we have the gym, which is a good size. Some weights, some machines, and then some cardio.
And great, you have a great view out on the pool. Go for a gym session and then a quick sip.
Yeah, looks nice. Happy?
In total, we're looking at 74 square meters.
Yeah, including the balcony.
Including the balcony, so that's very important compared to some other markets. You include both indoors and outdoors in
Yes.
apartments. It's a 2-bathroom, 1-bed apartment. You can have one for the guests and one for yourself. Why did we choose it more? What was the reason?
So we have been discussing a little bit in the other videos, but just the area. So Al Furjan, we didn't know where it was before we went here. But when we came here, we felt like it was a nice area. It's an already done area. So there's villas, like most of the Al Furjan is villas. And then there's few of the apartment building. There's a new big international school beside us. There's a lot of green area. They have a small shopping mall, they have paddle, they have gym. You can walk quite easy on the street, which is hard to find in Dubai, where mostly it's based on cars.
Yeah, and where it's located as well.
Yeah, if you compare to like GBC, this has actually a metro station, which is just 100 meters from here. So it's really easy to take the metro. It takes 8-9 minutes into the marina. And car location is really good as well. You have the big highway that goes to Abu Dhabi next to us, and then also into marina. It's not that bad as if you compare to like
there's some
street.
Exactly, there's some roads you want to kind of not go to. So if you compare to Dubai Hills, is an area we love. They don't have the metro yet. They will have it in the future. But well, we went past the traffic this morning. If you go past Hessa Street, going towards the city, it's a nightmare. Right, so you need to make sure that you cover the logistics of the different areas. This one, as we're in the south part of the city, access easily out from the city, but also to many of the sites. So we think it's a little bit of an underrated area for sure. For this unit, one of the main things that we looked at when we bought it, of course, we fell in love with the property and the design and all that, but also the price. We spoke about the payment plan in the last video, that it was very advantageous. I think we paid only 20%, 20% up front, and then it was 80% at handover. For this unit, we paid 917,000 dirhams. Interesting to look at now is that they have launched 3 buildings similar to this by the same developer on the metro lines here. 2 of these buildings are completely sold out already. They just launched number
7.
Number 7 last week, so that will most likely
sell out really quickly as well.
So we'll see. The same units there.
The same layout, the only difference is the kitchen is a little bit lighter than this one. And for them, they're selling around 1.3, 1.35.
Yeah, so already there we're talking about 30-40% increase in price just over this 18-month period. It seems to be a good investment, but let's see. Rental prices then, that's a bit different comparing short-term, long-term.
I would say mostly of the people who's renting out here is doing the long-term. We are looking at 95,000 per year for annual ones without furniture, and about 110,000 with furniture.
That would be around 25,000, a little bit more euro per year for the rental. And interesting thing with the UAE, it's tax-free, so it's
you get everything in the hand.
In the pocket.
And that's only rent, so then the tenant is paying the internet and the water and electricity and everything.
The bills that's something that the tenants have to pay for themselves. So we are kind of evaluating right now. We had a guy come here, take some pictures to see what's the rental price we can get on the market and what's the selling price. And then we're going to evaluate that compared to some of the other projects that they're launching now. In Dubai, it's always launching new projects.
Yeah. Keep these, rent it out, or sell it, maybe buy off plan or buy ready-made.
So we'll be exploring a lot of these alternatives on the channel. So keep on following along as we check out on these investment opportunities.
Yeah.
Are we happy?
I'm happy. It looks really nice now. Finally.
Perfect. We'll come back here soon.